Good evening, students and parents, and welcome to Mr. Moran's second grade class. I couldn't be there this evening. I'm currently finishing up at an elementary school in Granville County. I've got 2 more weeks before I get done, and then I will be joining you guys at Chatham Grove. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me, and I should be calling everybody within the next couple days, and I will talk to folks over the phone and tell you a little bit more about our classroom. A little bit about me. I am originally from Virginia. I have been a teacher for 30 years now. This is my 31st year. I taught in Virginia for 4 years, and I have been in North Carolina for 26. I am a big baseball fan. As a matter of fact, I coached baseball for 25 years. And in 2015, I won a state championship with South Granville High School in Granville County. Also like to ski. That's a sport I enjoy during the wintertime. I'm also a motorcycle rider and I like to collect antique motorcycle parts, and I've got a couple of antique motorcycles too. Uh, I'm a musician, kind of. I like to play guitar and I like to play drums. I've also got this great cat named Tigger. Last year, during the time that we were home for COVID, Tigger made an appearance every morning for my first class. So kids in my last year's classroom knew Tigger pretty well. I did my undergrad work for college at Radford University, and I did my graduate work at East Carolina. Here are a couple pictures of my past classes and a couple of my coworkers. And that's one of a really fun day. I took my second graders to the pumpkin patch and we talked about science there. That was a lot of fun. Here's my 2015 baseball team. I'm really proud of those guys. Several of those guys went on to play in college, and I've actually had one baseball player over the years make it to major leagues, and he played for the Texas Rangers. He actually made it to a World Series, did not win the championship, but he pitched in Game 7 of the World Series, and his name is Matt Harrison. As a matter of fact, he still lives in the county where I teach. But that was really, really a neat thing for a coach for so many years. Other big news, I got married this summer. My best friend, Amanda, as a matter of fact, she is an employee of Chatham County Schools as well. There's a picture of our family and all my kids, and Amanda has uh, one daughter, and they're my parents on the side, and my sister and my niece. And we got married at Emerald Isle this summer, and that was a lot of fun. And there's a picture of my children. I'm in the middle. Kyle, my middle child, is on the left. That's Zach on the right. And my daughter's being silly. We thought we'd pick her up for the picture. That would be pretty funny. I enjoy the holidays a whole lot. You can probably tell from these photos. That's me and my wife Amanda. We're dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. That's what we wore to school that day. And there's me and my family. We're all wearing silly T-shirts for Christmas. So you might see me wearing silly stuff on holidays at Chatham Grove. My favorite sport in the winter is skiing, and my children all like to snowboard. I ski, and there's a picture of me last year during a heavy snowstorm. It was a very, very fun day of skiing. My boys and I like to ride motorcycles together, and there are a couple pictures of us. And as a matter of fact, Zach and I rode from North Carolina all the way to California one summer. That was a lot of fun. We got to visit a lot of neat places, and we took pictures and videos along the way. And I actually shared some of those with my students. This is a picture of me and my children and my sister. We took a ride on Skyline Drive in Virginia. And because I'm a big motorcycle collector and parts, I got to meet Mike Wolf this past spring of American Pickers. And he bought some of my antique motorcycle parts, and we just had the best afternoon sharing stories about motorcycles. And I like to pick, and he likes to pick stuff, obviously. And we just had a great time talking, and that was kind of neat because I got to meet a celebrity. Also, my family is very involved in rowing, sport you probably don't know much about because you don't see it much around here. But my daughter and my son Kyle rowed for a collegiate team in University of Mary Washington in Virginia, and my daughter is a senior this year, and she's being recruited by Alabama, and she's also thinking about Clemson. They're recruiting her, and University of North Carolina. I hope she picks North Carolina so she can stay closer to home. But uh, anyway, that's a big family sport. We travel a lot up and down the East Coast to compete in rowing. And I thought I'd throw a couple silly pictures in there. As a matter of fact, everybody in my family plays a musical instrument, and Zach and Kyle and I have enjoyed playing music festivals in the past. And here are a couple pictures of us playing at music festivals. And there's one down in the center. We had a concert one time with lights and all kinds of stuff, and that was fun. And I put a silly picture of me back in high school when I was playing in a rock band. And that's me with all that silly looking stuff on and my long hair. So, anyway, I thought I was going to be a rock star when I grew up, and ended up enjoying teaching way more. So, make sure that you, parents and students, pick up the paperwork that I've left for you. I also left a treat on students' desks that they can take home with them. I'll be calling to your homes within the next couple days, next few days maybe, and introducing myself over the phone. And I look forward to seeing everybody in 2 weeks and having a great year at Chatham Grove.